Okay, so in this video, I just want to talk very briefly about the third exam. So the third exam, much like the other two, is just covering the chapters covered since the second exam. So in this case, chapters 11, 12, and 13. Um, it's got 35 multiple choice questions, three short answer questions. The three short answer questions, there's one from each of the three chapters. The going off my memory, which isn't exactly perfect, each of the multiple choice questions are worth 2 points, and each of the short answer questions are worth 10 points. So, obviously, don't um, don't leave a short answer question blank, as that means you get 0 points. So that's the most important thing I can give you for not how to not negatively impact your grade would be that you make sure you complete each of the short answer questions. Um, the common complaint I'd say that most have is about the running out of time. So the only tip I can give you there would be that um, you have access to your book, and I think the temptation of most of you is to look up each question. It's possible to look up each question. I mean, theoretically, you would have enough time to do it if you kind of knew where to look right away, and that's what you got to do. You really have to um, focus your attention to prepare for this exam to um, organizing your book around the bullet points that I identified for each of the chapters. Because basically, I made the exam and then I went through the questions and kind of created bullet points around the questions. So that is the best way to spend your time preparing for this would be to um, organize your notes according to these bullet points. Okay. In terms of when you take the exam again in the McGraw Hill MH Connect site, and you can take it anytime from next Wednesday, April the 27th, all the way until Sunday, May the 1st. You need to complete the exam on time. I just have a number of grades that have to be turned in. They all have to be turned in by a certain point. And so if you don't meet that date and that deadline, um, I always you all know me rather well by this point. I try to be sympathetic, but my ability to be sympathetic is limited. Um, Not only out of fairness to everyone else who did complete the exam on time, but also with the dates that things have to be turned in by. I know you've got a lot of stuff due next week. That would be your homework assignments, this analysis paper, and the exam. Um, and the reason why I kind of extended things a little bit, the most the most important thing to have done on time is the exam. If you don't have enough time to do everything, do the exam first, and then make sure you get the analysis paper and video presentation done, and then do the homeworks. But just know, to the extent that you're late on things, there will be deductions in points, and you kind of have to hope that I will accept things late. Um, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to be fair to everyone and fair to myself and my workload to get things done on time. Okay. I hope that all helps.